Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to listen to some strong sentiments made by BOMET Governor Hilary Barchok. Sentiments that confirms the rebellion in the Kalenjin Rift Valley continues. Listen to this.
If we are serious and concerned about the lives of our people, lazima tufanye maisha ya watu wetu not to be very expensive, kwa sababu tukipandisha mafuta kwa sababu ya kodi, in the process tutapoteza kodi mingi, kwa sababu biashara mingi itaanguka. It's very interesting. Ukitembea Uganda ama uende Tanzania, mafuta iko chini, na ile mafuta iko Uganda inapitia Kenya. We would have expected the opposite. Our president, our members of parliament, let us rescue our people. And that is a very clear message to us that we have a very insensitive government. And I'm talking as a governor. Siongei tu kama raia.
Yes, that's BOMET Governor Hilary Barchok. He's addressing BOMET residents and they are cheering him up, a confirmation. He's talking their language. He talks the language of the poor hustlers on the ground. And he's making it very clear, if we are serious and concerned about the life of our people, maisha isiwe expensive. That has been Azimio's language. It now appears some leaders in Kenya Kwanza are now seeing sense and talking Azimio's language. Azimio has been pushing for that. The governor also goes on to talk about taxes. That the more the government adds taxes on Kenyans, the government in actual sense is losing revenue because businesses are collapsing because of those high taxation. So instead of the government getting more revenue, it's losing revenue. And that's factual. We saw KRA complain about that they have failed to meet their targets. He also talks about oil in Uganda and Tanzania being cheaper than in Kenya. Well, we know that all along Uganda has been getting its oil through Kenya. Why is it that in Kenya it's more expensive than in Uganda and in Tanzania? And for those who have been keenly following William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza Brigade, if I say we are dealing with a very clueless government, some Kenyans are actually arguing with me. Ruto is very clueless. A few days ago, for those who listened to William Ruto, he was saying that Kenya buys its oil cheaper than the way Tanzania or Uganda buys its oil. The same William Ruto was saying that does not know that oil in Kenya is more expensive than in Tanzania and in Uganda, while Kenya buys its oil cheaper from the source. A very confused government with a very confused president. That's total confusion, in my honest opinion. And I've not forgotten, and I know Kenyans are still remembering, William Ruto saying that in Uhuru Kenyatta's government, watu walikuwa napanga line na kukuwa na mafuta. In his government, kuna mafuta. The natural law of demand and supply has it, the more the supply, the cheaper the commodity. If the supply is more than demand, the prices will come down. If the demand is higher than the supply, the prices will go up. Ruto was just trying to say that supply in his government, the oil supply is actually more than it was in Uhuru Kenyatta's government. Ruto is seriously confused. The good governor also talks about this government being very insensitive. A Kenya Kwanza governor saying that Kenya Kwanza government is insensitive. And then some Kenyans are still arguing that, oh no, let's give the government time. Things are going to improve. A hustler saying the government should be given time. That's stupidity of the highest level. He then goes on to call on MPs to rescue the people. These members of parliament are all pocketed. They are singing William Ruto's praises and tunes. They care less about the people. And that's why I've always maintained that if Kenyans are tired enough of a William Ruto's government, any leader supporting William Ruto should be rejected. Whether that leader has delivered or not on the ground, Kenyans should and must sacrifice those leaders to save themselves. We must look at the bigger picture. If you elect that your local leader or your local MP because you feel he has performed, that is the same leader who is going to help William Ruto in oppressing you. So we are at a very interesting point in our history where Kenyans should sacrifice some leaders in order to save themselves in the future. There are very many good leaders on the ground who can deliver. Leaders who can deliver and can serve their people. Their loyalty will not be with William Ruto or one individual called the president. Very many leaders are on the ground. This one supporting William Ruto, they should be rejected. And just as I've been saying, if Kenyans make a mistake of giving William Ruto another term, these same leaders will help William Ruto change the constitution to become a life president. And I'm saying that without any fear of contradiction. That's what William Ruto will do. For those who have been following us for some times, everything that is happening in this government right now, we had already predicted some times back, even before the elections. If Kenyans make a mistake of electing these leaders, members of parliament, governors, these ones, supporting William Ruto, these are the same ones who will help William Ruto in amending and changing the constitution. They have done that with the Finance Bill 2023, irrespective of the fact that it was very clear the ground was against that Finance Bill 2023. The Finance Bill 2023 has contributed to the high cost of living. So these leaders supporting William Ruto, they are responsible for the high cost of living. They should and must be rejected. So, what does those sentiments by the governor mean politically, especially in the Kalenjin Rift Valley? The sentiments confirms that the Kalenjin Rift Valley is becoming very hostile. We saw that some times back when Chirchir was heckled in Bomet. We saw it a few days ago when Murkomen was heckled in Baringo. The ground is becoming very hostile, and it's high time for these leaders to wake up. Any leader still supporting William Ruto, Any leader who is still afraid of speaking truth to power will find the ground very, very hostile. And that also goes on to confirm Ruto is becoming more unpopular as time goes by. And that's why I've always maintained we are staring at a one-term president. Nothing will save William Ruto from going home in 2027. In fact, William Ruto will lose very badly. He will lose very badly. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any person willing to support our forum for the forum to continue growing strong and stronger, feel free to channel your support to that number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.